What is going on, Call of Duty Mobile fans? How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. Today's a great day, but nonetheless, today's also a great day for another great new gunsmith build for the ASM10 here inside Call of Duty Mobile Season 3 meta. This is going to be specifically for really high tier players here because it's going to have really high amount of, because a lot of high tier players know how to control their recoil and whatnot, and this is going to be a perfect build for them because, once you know how to control recoil, you can learn how to manage an AR specifically of this caliber. This is one of the most deadly ARs in the game right now, and if you know how to control the recoil, you are good to go to use this build because this build is not a beginner build. I do have a lot of beginner builds, but that I'm going to be making later, but nonetheless, this is going to be for around the range of Master 3 to Legendary. If you're in that tier, you guys gotta definitely use this build and you guys will demolish. But nonetheless, before I go ahead and get you guys everything you need, I just want to let you guys know thank you so much for being really generous with your time and clicking on this video. I really appreciate you guys, and if you guys are new, definitely just hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and also definitely hit that like button if you haven't. But nonetheless, without further ado, I just want to get started on this video, and let's go head right into the video.
I used to dream being real right now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out, yeah. I keep on going till the lights go down, yeah.
If I didn't let you guys know earlier, I do have two gunsmith builds prepared for the ASM10 in Call of Duty Mobile Season 3 meta, and this is going to be for the high tier players. As I said before, between Master 3 to Legendary rank players, this build is going to work perfectly well for you. There's one build that's silenced and one build that's, not silenced, and but both work perfectly well. I've tested them both and they perform phenomenally well. So without further ado, as you guys can see on your screen right now, this is the very first build. I'm going to be showing you guys the silence build first. So as you guys can see on the screen now, this is the current build that I'm using in the gameplay above. I'm going to leave a screenshot up for a few seconds. If you missed it, you can always feel free to go back and hit that screenshot. But nonetheless, as you guys can see, the attachments that I am using is, my first attachment being the monolithic suppressor as my muzzle, the MIP light barrel short as my barrel, the no stock as my stock, the stippled grip tape as my rear grip, and last but not the least, the OLW's laser tactical as my laser. So this build works pretty nice because this build gives you high amount of mobility, super high ADS speed, because there are a lot of ADS speed attachments I've put on here, and that's what matters more in this, in the high tiers. Whoever can ADS faster wins the gunfight. Whoever lands the first shot and continues landing shots after that wins the gunfight. So yeah, so a lot of people just die before they even get to scope in, and because of those slow ADS, because people tend to have slow ADS on their guns if they have really stabilizing attachments such as recoil control attachments and a lot of other factors. But nonetheless, this is gonna be a pure super high fast paced, super high ADS, super high damage gun build. So with that being said, that is going to be that for that. And without further ado, before I explain more about this build, I just want to let you guys know, if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button yet and you're enjoying the video so far, definitely do so. You guys will not regret it. So with that being said, this gun is really overpowered, one of the top most ARs. The one thing that is really annoying about this meta is that there are a lot of SMG spammers, and by SMG I mean specifically QQ9, and this gun does not really compete that well. I just want to let you guys know, I don't want to sugarcoat things. This is a very high tier AR gun, and it is one of the most top guns. It belongs in the top 5 guns category here. So this is going to be performing really well, but if you're faced against a QQ9 that's running all the way up into your face and just trying to spray you down, this is going to be you're going to be at a disadvantage. Do you really want to stay kind of like in that mid-range area? Even though QQ9 is still super powerful in mid-range as well, you can actually outgun those people because you're going to be seeing most of the players using QQ9s, and trust me, it's not a good day. But with that being said, I want to quickly go ahead and move on to the second build that I have for you guys today. So with that being said, this is what we're going to do with the second build. You guys can see on the screen right now, I did make the swap here. So I'm going to leave the screenshot up for a little bit. If you guys missed it, once again, you can always feel free to go back and, just quickly screenshot it, So that being said, I just want to go ahead and, tell you guys what, what you guys have to do. But basically with this other build. So all I did was swap the Monthic suppressor for the strike foregrip, and you know, replace the MIP light barrel short with the old WC Ranger barrel. And why the old WC Ranger barrel, not the old WC Marksman barrel? Even though the old WC Marksman barrel provides a lot of, you know, upsides, there's one major downside to it, and it is the it decreases the ADS time insanely badly, and that is not good for us. That is really not good for us. And because being, you know, as I said before, you want to have high ADS time so you can start shooting your target as soon as you see him, and not like be in the middle of scoping in while you're dying. So that's yeah, I hope you guys all went through that, you know, at one point. So yeah, you guys don't want to be with that. Yeah, the old Marksman is great. It gives you you know, damage range, ADS bullet spread accuracy, vertical, horizontal recoil. It helps you control all that, but it's gonna really badly mess up your ADS speed, and that's something that you do not want to risk. You know, even though the upsides are really nice, that is one downside that you do not want to have, you know. So yeah, so I put on the old WC Ranger barrel because it gives you damage range, and it does also give you ADS bullet spread accuracy and vertical recoil control. It does reduce your ADS time by a good amount, but with that being said, I also have other attachments that will, you know, help out, you know, in that case. So as you can see, the other attachments here, we do have the no stock, which is a really nice attachment to have to really decrease your ADS time, and you really want to have it. But this is going to be a really one of those attachments where you want to carry you don't want to care about, you know, recoil control that much. This is going to be the attachment that really buffs up your ADS time, buffs up your movement speed, and buffs up your ADS movement speed at the same time. So that being said, guys, that is what it's going to do. And the stipple grip tape, we already know what all those other attachments do. Those laser tactical here. And the last but not the least, we do have the strike foregrip here, being the, you know, the balancing attachment here in this case, because, you know, you guys can actually you know, this is going to be one of those attachments that you can actually, you know, play around with. So you can replace them with something else that you're really comfortable with. You guys can you know, do whatever, you know, makes sense or helps you play better. You guys can put on an actually, I wouldn't recommend putting on an ammunition on this. You guys can go ahead, and even putting on the FMJ perk really helps out as well. So that being said, guys, that is going to be the second build for today. Hope you guys definitely enjoyed this video, and, you know, enjoyed my company here for, you know, about 8 minutes. But if you still haven't yet, and, you know, I'm being for real this time, if you haven't yet, definitely hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell, and make sure you hit that like on your way out. This is highly recommended if you want to, you know, keep up to date with Ripid Gaming here. But yeah, definitely do that if you haven't yet. But nonetheless, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one, which is basically going to be tomorrow. But for now, guys, unfortunately, adios and peace.
Enemy in sight!
Nice work. Get ready for the next UAV has been destroyed. UAV online. You're taking the lead. Our UAV has been destroyed. Enemy taking B. Predator missile on standby. Counter UAV up. Blind. Our UAV has been destroyed. Airstrike is ready. Capturing Bravo. Losing Charlie. XS-1 Goliath incoming. XS-1 Goliath is landing. It's up to enemy UAV spotted. Enemy shock RC is coming. Destroyed enemy's UAV. They're hurting. Keep fighting. Keep on them. We're winning this one. Friendly XS-1 Goliath incoming. Enemy UAV spotted. Friendly XS-1 Goliath is landing. Online. UAV online. Capture A. Losing B. Captured Alpha.
Thing I used to dream in real right now. wasn't